Good morning. I'm doing some essential oil work this morning, and my goal today is to make 2 products for myself. I think it's important to say at this stage that I'm not an expert, I'm not an aromatherapist, but I do a lot of reading about the subject and I've gathered information which guides me along the way. So today I'm making a hair oil and also a face oil as well. And I'm going to be blending these at a therapeutic ratio. So it's around a 3% dilution of essential oils. So that's 3% essential oils and a carrier oil to top up. Now, just to mention how I work that out before I start. So one of these bottles is approximately 10 millilitres and it contains approximately 200 drops of oil. That's its capacity. So you can work out from that how many drops of oil, of essential oil, should be added to dilute at 3%. So I've worked out that 3% of 200 drops is 6 drops, and that's what I'm going to be working to today. So I'm using a variety of oils, but for the hair oil, that's a combination of 4 different essential oils. So I'm using peppermint, tea tree, lavender, and rosemary. And for the face oil, I'm using lavender and frankincense. So I've got my pipettes, I've got my golden jojoba carrier oil, and I've also got a couple of bottles. And they're both 10 ml bottles. So I'm going to start with the face oil. So I've got my bottle here, and I'm going to begin with putting in 3 drops of lavender. Now these pipettes, I do reuse them. I wash them out with hot soapy water when I finished with them. So I need to put my glasses on for this. Okay. 3 drops of lavender. That's good. Put the lid back on to avoid spilling anything. And I'm going to pop this pipette pointing towards the lavender, so I know it's the lavender one. Frankincense, 3 drops. I love frankincense. Both frankincense and lavender are both good, relaxing fragrances. Okay. Now we need to top up with the carrier oil. I've got my little funnel. We're going to top it up all the way. Up to the shoulders of the bottle. Now these come with a little roller ball. Need to give it a firm press down. Then pop the lid on. Give that a shake. I'm going to write a label. Face oil, April 25. Pop the label on, and that's ready for use. So that's a therapeutic blend, so it's quite mild at 3% and should be safe for most people to use. I believe that if you were to use it on children or elderly people, you would go down to a 1% dilution. Okay, good. Now for the hair oil. Got my other bottle that I'm going to be putting a dropper into. Okay. We're going to start with peppermint. Now I believe, I just need to check my recipe, I think it's 2 peppermint. Just got my page marked here. Two drops of peppermint. 1, 2. I've finished with that pipette, so I'll pop it into my bowl. Put the lid back on. So it's 1 tea tree. One lavender. And finally, 2 rosemary. Rosemary, however you like to say it. 1, 2. Let's put our carrier oil in. Good. Pop our dropper on. Add the lid. Give it a good shake. Add a label. There we are. So, there we have it. A face oil and a hair oil. Now, the reason I use frankincense and lavender in the face oil is because they're both very relaxing essential oils. They have relaxing properties. And also frankincense, and I know this from experience, is also really good with anxiety. And I tend to use this face oil in the winter when my skin is feeling a little lackluster, you're not getting any sun and you feel a little grey perhaps, and the way I use it is I don't roll it directly onto the face. I roll it onto my hand, the back of my hand, and then, I can smell that. And then I just give my face a little application. And I find it gives you a little gentle glow. And of course the jojoba oil is a good moisturiser as well and doesn't actually have much of a scent, it's just a light oily scent. So it's perfect for using in cosmetic oils. And there's just a gentle, gentle scent of lavender and frankincense, which is absolutely lovely. Now with the hair oil, the reason I've chosen the ingredients that I have is because rosemary and peppermint are considered stimulants for the scalp to encourage the scalp into action and maybe even encourage hair growth. Lavender again is very relaxing, and tea tree is antibacterial and antifungal. And the way in which I use the hair oil is very simple. I put a few drops onto my fingertips and I massage into the scalp. And then of course you can rub it through the rest of the hair. And there we go. That's it. Lovely smell. So I hope you found that useful and interesting, and remember, never use undiluted essential oils on the skin. And as I said at the beginning, I'm not an aromatherapist, I'm not an expert, but I just like to enjoy essential oils safely for both their fragrance and their therapeutic use. So take what you will from this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon when I'll be hopefully blending a summer fragrance. So take care and thanks for watching. Bye for now.